Hello, today we are going to learn how to use compound interest, how to calculate it, and how to understand it. Let's have a look at one question. Alex invests £10,000 at 2% compound interest. How much will he have after 1 year, 2 years, and 4 years? Now, if you follow the steps, the first thing we need to do is to find the multiplier. Now, in this case, it's a compound interest, so it grows. So it is an increase from the original amount. And it grows with 2% each year. So in the first year, we are going to have here, so the multiply is 1 plus r%. So multiply is going to be 1 plus 2%. Percent equals, if you convert the percent to decimal, it's going to be 1 plus 0.02 equals 1.02. So this is the multiplier. And then multiply the quantity, so the original quantity, which is £10,000, by the multiplier to the n. Now, n, it is the amount of years. So n, in this case, it is 1. So this is what we have. We have £10,000 times 1.02. Now, I'm going to put to the power of 1, just so that you understand after 2 years and 4 years. And the answer to this one is going to be £10,200. So this is how much Alex is going to have after 1 year. Now, after 2 years, the multiplier is going to be the same, it's 1.02. But the n changes. N is not going to be 1, but it's going to be 2. So we're going to have, so use the same multiplier, and then I'm going to write it right here parallel with the next one. So £10,000 times 1.02 to the power of 2 equals. And you can use the calculator to find 1.02 to the power of 2. So the answer is going to be this much. So we do the power, the indices first. If you follow BODMAS, BIDMAS. So 1.02 to the power of 2 is going to be 1.0404. Okay, and the total answer is going to be 10,400. Okay, 404. Now, after 4 years, again, the multiplier, it is exactly the same. But what changes, again, is the number of years. So we're not going to have to the power of 2. We are going to have to the power of 4. So there you go. We have 10,000 times 1.02 to the power of 4. 02 to the power of 4 equals now 10,000 times 1.02 to the power of 4 is going to be, it's a long number, so 1.082432. Again, you can use the calculator to find 1.02 to the power of 4. So the answer to this one, times 10,000, the answer to this one is £10,824 and 32 pence. Just like that. So what changes is an n. The multiplier stays the same whether after a year, 2 years, or 4 years. And can you see how the amount changes? 10,200 in the first year, 10,404 after the second year, 10,824 pound and 32 pence after the fourth year. Right. Now, so that was the method if you find the multiplier first, but you can choose to use the formula straight away. This is the formula: new quantity equals original quantity times multiplier to the power of n. So you can go for writing the formula straight away, which is just put an n for the new quantity if you want, equals O for original quantity, OR a little bit, times multiplier M to the power of N. So N, which is new, or just put to new, make it easier, equals original is 10,000. So it's good if you know how to substitute in the formula. 10,000 times multiplier is 1. You can put it inside the bracket straight away. So 1 plus 2%. 2%, close the bracket, to the power of 1. And then, now again, you don't have to put to the power of 1 if it's after a year, but I'm putting to the power of 1 just to see how we apply the formula, so that you get used to understanding and remembering that N stands for the number of years, or the number of minutes, the number of hours, the number of months, whatever the problem will give you. Okay, and here, after 2 years, again, we're going to have new. So the formula is the same, new, which means new amount equals 10,000 times, on the bracket, 1 plus 2%. Okay, close the bracket, to the power of 2. And after 4 years, exactly, just follow exactly the same routine. New equals 10,000 times 1 plus 2, or 100 to the power of 4. All right, so this is it. Now, another question. When a cup of tea at 80 degrees Celsius cools down, it loses 14% of its current temperature per minute. What will the temperature be after 4 minutes? Now, this is where you have to think a little bit, especially when you read a problem with compound percentages. It says loses. It is so, but that means after 4 minutes, the temperature is not going to go up, it is going to go down. So it is going to be a decrease of the quantity, decrease of the temperature. This number is going to get smaller. So the multiplier, if you want to follow the first method to find the multiplier first, that is absolutely fine. So the multiplier is going to be 1 minus 14%, okay, equals 1 minus now 14%. If you, again, convert that to decimal, it's going to be 0.14 equals 0.86. And this is a multiplier. I'm going to write equals the multiplier. There you go, multiplier. Now, follow the next step, which is exactly the same as the previous problem. It is new quantity, or new temperature. In this case, is temperature. New equals original times 0.86 to the power of how much? N is 4, right? To the power of 4. So new equals original is 80 times, I'm substituting into the formula bit by bit, 0.86 to the power of 4 here, to the power of 4. Now, again, follow bit mass. We need to do the power first. So 0.86 to the power of 4. Keep the rest exactly as they are in the formula. That's what I advise. Or when you use BODMAS, when you have many calculations in an expression, do the steps one by one and keep the rest as they are. So 0.86 to the power of 4. Now this one is going to be, again, you have to use one of the advanced calculators. So 0.5470. However, if you don't have an advanced calculator, you can use a simple calculator or a calculator from the phone, and just multiply this number 4 times. So 0.86 times 0.86 times 0.86 times 0.86. Of course, you're going to get the same answer. And then U equals, so 80 times 0.547081. The answer is going to be 43.76 degrees. And if you round this one to the nearest whole number, now this one is going to be around 44 degrees Celsius. There you go. So after 4 minutes, this is how much the temperature of the cup of tea is going to be. So it's a decrease of the quantity. And here you have your independent work. The first one, it says, Adam invests £2,000 for 4 years. So you ask yourself a question, is it going to be a percentage increase or decrease? Okay, at 3% compound interest per annum, calculate how much interest she gains. So obviously it's going to be an increase over the two years, over the 2 years. So what is the number 2? It is the N. N is 2. And next one says, a car is bought for £30,000. The value of the car depreciates by 3% each year. And depreciates means a decrease. So the value of the car is going to go down after 3 years. So be careful when you calculate the multiplier. It is going to be 1 minus the 3%, so 1 minus 0.03. And then to the power of 3, n is 3, and then multiply the answer to the original value. So this is it from me, and thank you very much for watching Math Steps. Have a good day. Bye-bye.